Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 8 of season 1 of Daredevil Born Again. This is the penultimate episode of the season. In the last episode, Muse has seemingly been taken off the board. Unfortunately though, it's Fisk and his task force that have taken credit for stopping Muse. And of course, I can only imagine they are going to use this momentum to weaponize it against Daredevil now that they know he is active and back out on the scene. So can't wait to see where we go from here. As far as I know, these last 2 episodes are part of the post overhaul. So there's no reshoots, no nothing. After they made the creative changes, these next 2 episodes are wholly with the new team, a new plan, new everything. That's my understanding. Even like with the last little batch, like it was mostly interspersed with like reshoots, tweaking, ADR, matching around a couple different things and stuff like that. A lot of it was still stuff that carried over that they tried to salvage. I'm kind of impressed because I'd still say, like, even as it stands, it's been better and more consistent than most of the other MCU shows that we've gotten up until this point. But I'm excited to see how these final 2 episodes bring the season to a close, how that sets us up for season 2. So let's get ready to jump in. If you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do the things we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate if you enjoy this reaction. To at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. With that all said out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 8. Here we go. Look who it is.
You know I'm ESH, right? Until my appeal.
We know. Enhanced supervision. All these new terms. We used to just call it cop snitches and psychos. Which one are you, Poindexter?
I'm not supposed to be here.
Wasn't even supposed to be here today.
I'm supposed to.
Welcome to Gen Box, Agent Poindexter.
Oh.
What this project is about to become is due to what you've done with our financing, what you did with Luca.
He was a punk playing at a throne. It's painful to watch.
That's not why I brought you here.
So that puts that to rest, at least. Looking a little rough there, buddy.
I killed him, Matt. Do you have any idea what that felt like? I think I'm finally starting to understand how that violence, it just transfers from Daredevil to Muse to me.
I'm sure you can put Muse and Daredevil in the same category.
They're just these underdeveloped boys hiding behind masks, trying to make it look like something more sophisticated.
It's a pretty dark view. I mean, I think they're completely different animals.
You weren't there, Matt.
No, I know, I'm just saying.
Well, he can't say that, but he...
I saved me. They were both out there for themselves. Can we get that?
No, I'll get it. Good morning, Mr. Murdock.
Oh, God damn it. Okay, they're here for the doctor. Oh, they're both descending. I love that he keeps that painting down here, man.
Vanessa.
Oh, he's still alive.
I promised you I wouldn't kill him. I kept my promise.
I shouldn't be here. I didn't know.
He's not part of us.
Please, I swear to God, I swear to God.
Shut up! I can't. I'm sorry. I hear his voice. I see his hands. It's unbearable.
Mr. Cashman, what are you doing here?
The mayor wanted me to deliver this to you personally.
Hold on a second. How did you or Mayor Fisk know she was staying here?
The mayor cares deeply about this city and its citizens.
That's a very good point.
Good day, Councillor.
Ooh, that's icky.
How do you know that man?
Why would you keep all this from me?
I am better than I was. And if I cannot be with you, Vanessa, I cannot be.
Just let me go.
Heather, Heather, I'm serious.
Oh, what is this gonna be?
Please just tell me, right? If he's in your life, he is in our life. And that is not good.
He is the mayor. He is in everybody's life.
Please. Please. Vanessa, I won't say anything.
Is he gonna give her the choice of what to do with him?
Mayor Fisk and the First Lady cordially request your presence at the inaugural black and white ball.
Trying to co-opt your story. He wants to use your trauma to boost his narrative.
If his narrative is that vigilantes are dangerous, then he's got
Heather,
my vote.
you must see he's trying to use you.
God, this would make so much sense to her if she knew, but like also
Why don't you come with me then?
with the way she is at the moment, I don't know how, I don't know if we can just kind of throw that out there at any point at the moment.
Besides, I wasn't invited.
To Dr. Heather Glenn and guests.
Yeah, okay, great.
Oh! 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 Vanessa! Oh my God. He kept his promise. He didn't kill him.
I promise I won't ever leave you again.
I know.
God. Oh God. What a shot.
Poindexter.
What about him?
I just got a call from one of my former colleagues at the Southern District. He was moved from protective custody 2 days ago and released into Gen Pop.
Great. Any chance we can get a front row seat?
The reason my friend called is that Poindexter wants to talk with you.
With me?
Yeah.
Why?
I have no idea, and I don't
I love how every time he comes up, there's that vibrato
We
violin.
know who moved him.
I knew you were gonna ask
It's
me that.
such an eerie sound.
Mayor Fisk. Come on. Matt, come on.
Chess pieces on the board are a moving right now, man.
I think you can do more.
I'm sorry, sir. I just...
As deputy mayor for communications.
No way.
Excuse me.
Wow.
Sir.
Him?
Look closely at the city council. Make sure they turn a listening ear to our agenda.
I swear to Christ, sir. I will not let you down.
Swear to me.
I should take a stand.
Mr. Madison, we highly recommend against it.
I don't know. You two, black lady, blind dude, I like the optics. I'm just saying, I should be seen. My voice should be heard.
Hey, what exactly is that voice saying?
That I had no clue, man. This whole thing is not my fault.
Say that again.
Is he serious?
Oh, I'm serious.
My mother was a teacher. My grandmother was a teacher. My girlfriend's a teacher. I love teachers. There's no way that I would knowingly defraud them.
Bullshit.
Matt?
Mr. Madison, you do whatever the hell you want to in this world, all right? You go your face, you find your way. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to defend you. And we at Murdock and McDuffie, we have a lot of approaches to that defense. But one thing we do not do is subordination of perjury.
There's so many words. I don't know what you're saying.
It means it is against the law for my partner and I to put a client on the stand when we know they are lying. And you, my friend, are lying. Why don't you let us know when you want to make a plea deal?
Hey.
God damn.
You taking him as a client was a bad idea.
Yes, but we took him, so we owe him a defense. What is going on? Is it the Poindexter thing? Should I not have told you about that? You're late to meetings. You're insulting our client. Jesus, Matt, I mean, I barely recognize you. What is going on?
We put Poindexter away and it changes nothing. All right, we defend Hector Ayelet and he's still murdered. Probably by the same cops who were out there assaulting citizens, by the way. Leroy Bradford goes away for eating a box of caramel corn. Heather's assaulted by Muse and she thinks Fisk is right. And now this asshole, this privileged sociopath can get away with ripping off teachers. We're not serving justice here, you know? We're babysitting chaos. This, us,
Ooh.
what we do, it feels useless.
That's a bar.
I really get it. You've been through a lot, but this can't happen like this.
I know, I'm sorry, I have to go.
God, that was such a good fucking scene. This episode so far has been pretty fucking fire at the moment. Oh, Josie's. Oh, Josie. Oh.
May always remember to forget the things that make you sad. But never forget to remember the things that make you glad.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Jerry, how'd you track me down?
Kirsten called me. Talk to me, Matt. What's going on?
Well, I guess you could say the genie's out the bottle.
Well, your timing's a little off. Fisk is making a name for himself hunting vigilantes. Imagine he'd love to get your head on a spike.
You know, he moved Poindexter into general population.
Now that's a death sentence.
Or an invite.
We missed something, Jerry. Fisk, Poindexter, it's all connected. Has to be.
You have to accept that Poindexter was just trying to settle an old score with Foggy and Karen and you.
Jerry, I'm telling you, there's more to it than that.
Since we're all here, we may as well make it official.
Josie, what do you mean make it official?
O'Melveny's Foggy never finished his final round.
Oh.
Yeah, but he wasn't drinking O'Melveny's.
Yeah? Fitting, because he was the last customer to order.
No, Josie.
Wait,
I
what?
think you're wrong about that.
How many oceans of Irish do you think I serve here? I know what my people drink.
He was celebrating early. He knew. Foggy knew the night he died, he knew he was going to win.
Matt, I am really trying to understand you here.
Christ, he knew he was going to win and somebody silenced him. Gotta go.
He didn't use his cane.
Ooh, let's fucking go.
You know the precautions, counselor?
I do.
Emergency call button's under the table.
Thanks.
Oh my goodness, we're getting a face-to-face. Oh, he did ask to meet with him.
I didn't think you'd show.
I respect you. Shut your mouth. I don't want your respect. Why does Fisk want you dead? Did he hire you to kill Foggy Nelson?
You hear that? That is the roar of the jungle, counselor. Is that what I am to you? Animal? One of them? Because that's what this is all about, right? Who's the predator? And who's the prey? I have questions, too.
Everyone thought you were just a shooter on a rampage, didn't they? Settling scores, getting vengeance. But it wasn't, was it? You did it for someone. Huh? You did it for Fisk.
Another night in here, I might never be able to answer that for you.
Oh, sweetheart, what do you want? What do you want to do? You want me to get you out? You want to find me?
You know, in another life, you might be defending me.
Oof.
Because that's what good men do, right? Defend their worst enemies.
I'm bargaining for my life here, counselor. You want to know if Fisk hired me?
I can tell you, but I need to be outside.
I don't trust you for a second.
I'm not lying.
Hey, guard!
He started smashing his face against the table.
Oh. Wow.
Thank you, counselor.
Fuck you!
Holy shit. Look who all's marching around.
Shots?
Well, that's the whole security detail, it seems like, too.
Artemis.
Jack.
So good to see you.
Hello. Did you come alone?
I did.
Yo, what's up?
And where is your better half Arthur tonight?
I don't know. You?
Excuse me? Artemis. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. Never mind me. I'm sorry. I have to go.
Oh, something is up. Is her better half held hostage currently?
And First Lady of New York, Vanessa.
What an entrance. Is that a fucking vault as a door?
One more loop and stitch.
Oh no. Matt knocked a tooth loose.
All right, let's get you back to...
Oh. Oh my God. What a sight. Oh no. Wow. Matt unknowingly just unlocked the cage for this dude, man. His inability to keep a handle on himself is causing more problems. Oh, and he swapped uniforms. Damn, just like that.
I wanted to thank you for how much you've helped my husband and I.
I look forward to continuing our work.
I think we've worked it out.
Wow.
Sins of the past are dead and buried for both of us.
Quite literally.
Glad to hear it.
Look who's fashionably late to this. Ooh. I love his little head tick he does when he's in a mood.
Turns out you're not the only one wearing Chanel number 5.
Matt, you have been checking out on me, disappearing physically and emotionally.
Mr. Mayor, thank you so much for the invitation. It's my pleasure. Would you like to talk in private? Of course.
Oh my God, you're not even listening to me, are you?
Yes, I am.
What did I say?
I'm glad we get a chance to talk. I think we may have gotten off on the wrong foot.
How much can I count on you for?
Excuse me?
I have no interest
Before you continue and embarrass either of us.
Oh, he's got leverage on all of them at this point.
Aware of the rumors that surround you.
He knows who he is.
Shit. Even if I knew what you were talking about, that sort of thing would be an isolated incident.
It's still probable cause for a visit from my task force.
Is that a threat?
No, of course not.
It's a warning.
It's merely a warning.
His words right back at him.
I'll have my office contact your CFO in the morning.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
This is getting so out of hand.
I will take care of you.
The fuck was that?
What's this? There's no pictures inside, but you knew that, right?
Look, I know my rights.
Oh, yeah? You're good. Me too. Let me read it. You have the right to have a real hard time wiping your own ass for the rest of your life.
Officer Powell! You let that man go or I will charge you with assault.
Oh, Commissioner, no, this isn't assault.
Oh! Right in front of him. Because he knows he's got no real power.
And you're not going to charge me with shit. Because in case you haven't noticed, I don't answer to you anymore.
Oh my goodness.
Is dereliction of duty.
Go have a fucking canopy, Commissioner. Get him up. Come on. You're fucking smart.
You are just a figurehead at this point, nothing more.
See that? That's power. There's 500 people in here, and they all want to be either in that room or shitting their pants that he's going to call them into it. Straight up boss power.
Not in the way you think.
Should we keep getting ripped and dance?
Absolutely. I'm just going to hit the ladies' room, and I'll meet you at the bar.
She's going to get herself in trouble.
Commissioner Gallo, I just wanted to ask you if the mayor consulted you when he formed the anti-vigilante task force.
I read your piece on the Muse killing. That was a hell of a bit of spin, giving credit to the task force when everyone with half a brain knows that it was Daredevil. When did you become Fisk's Minister of Propaganda?
Oof.
Right about the time you became head of his SS, I figure.
God damn, that's spicy.
Is all him.
Oh, there you go.
You know about
he literally just answered the question.
Do you know that Wilson Fisk was the main suspect in your uncle's murder?
Yeah. I did. Why do you think I'm here? Not everything I write is under my name.
They call me the writer. She's a journalistic vigilante.
I have files on every crook with a badge that Fisk calls his task force.
I would really like to take a look at this.
I don't think he's going to be making it out of here, though, and I highly doubt she's going to get that list.
Your client, isn't he?
I'm not going to tell you that, Matt.
I don't expect you to understand, but I need you to know he sought you out to get to me, to keep tabs on me.
He's starting to run me in a professional way. Why would he do that?
Well, you know what? Why don't we go find out? Come on.
What are you going to do?
We're going to go talk to Fisk.
Confront the mayor at his own party?
Maybe.
Why not? Oh, Matt is on a fucking roll today. Oh, this music.
Darling, it's time for us to take the first dance.
Oh, saved by the light. What? Oh God, Matt is losing it, man.
No, it's safe until this is done, and I'm not running anymore.
You really need to help me understand what's going on.
Yeah, I will. I promise. But first,
we're gonna dance.
You're gonna have to lead.
What a power move!
What were you looking for? Devil.
Oh, he knows he can hear him.
Told you there'd be
That's wicked!
If anything happens, you get out of here. You call Kirsten, call Cherry, and make as big a stink as you can. Cashman in. Please just tell me he's dead. No.
Worse. He's out.
He escaped.
Oh no. God damn. Oh, and he's here. Oh shit, let's fucking go. Do we still have time? Oh shit, we're running out of episode. Oh no.
I have something to tell you.
Not here, not now.
Yeah, he doesn't want Matt to hear whatever it is.
It was her.
Wait.
He was away.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Wow.
I know you had Foggy killed.
Your boyfriend seems a little overly exercised this evening.
This isn't like him.
You know, it's been said that keeping secrets can make us sick.
Oh my goodness.
You see, I know it was you. Did he know you had Foggy killed?
Does Heather know you're Daredevil?
Have you ever wondered why Mr. Murdock has a thing for vigilantes, Doctor?
Oh shit.
For what you did.
You need to relax.
What if he holds her still so she dies? Oh, never mind. That's gotta confuse him. What the hell? Wow. What the fuck? So the real culprit behind Foggy's death was her, because he was about to win a case against this other firm or whatever, and that probably had something to do with the businesses that she had going on. Because I don't know if she would have gone after Foggy out of some kind of weird vendetta against Matt on herself, unless it had to do with the case that he was going up against. Because like Matt said and put together, he was celebrating early. You know, he was confident he was going to win his case. So she hired somebody to come after them. And it would be believable that if she hired Poindexter to do it, that they would believe it was because of their past history and their relationship, taking the focus and any forethought away from her. And all this happened while Fisk was away. Oh, we were getting just to the surface of what it was too before all this happened. I gotta say, because I don't think Matt would do this intentionally at all, but it is an ironic twist of fate that this would kind of line up in the way that it did. Him going to see Poindexter to begin with resulted in his ability to even get out, because he gave into his temper and bashed his head into that table, which allowed him to get away because it knocked a tooth out. Matt is he's on some kind of roll at the moment, and I don't know if it's a good one or a bad one, but he is done playing this tiptoey game. So he's taking so many bold swings in this episode. His temper's going off. He's going off on clients. He's going off all over the place, and then he gets this intel. He learns that Ben has been moved out of isolation and into Gen Pop. The idea was that, he used to be an agent, so anybody would just tear him apart in there. More so, they were like, oh yeah, let the piranhas get at him. That was what everybody else was thinking. That was a way to get him killed. That's why Fisk pulled these strings to get him executed, or Vanessa did, as we now have learned, because Fisk wouldn't have been the one to pull those strings because he doesn't know he needs to pull those strings. While he's doing all this other stuff, as we know, they've separated the business aspects of all of this, so it behooves him to not know what she's been doing with the business other than the money gets where the money needs to go. And that's all been covered. Now he's blackmailing all these uppers to get his plan moving forward. He knows Jack is swordsman, and I like that he used Jack's own words against him. And I mean, that lends a lot of credence to this separation between the two of them too, because of them trying to come back from this rift that was caused by the fallout of season 3, where he went off and left, and she was left with this empire to manage and control all on her own. And then here he comes back in, and they finally kind of wrestle through this. He's trying to change in these other ways, and he's twisting and steering this empire. Like you said, he's transforming it. He's not getting rid of what they've built. He's just turning it into something new. I don't know. There's just this really interesting evolution, metamorphosis that's happening here as the episode earlier on, where they both go to meet Adam together. He's inviting her into his secret. He's finally ready to cross that bridge and try to bury the past, but he can't do it. She has to, and she did, and she lit him up. Unfortunately, that's not the only secret that they need to overcome. While Fisk is trying to leverage Matt's against Heather in this moment, Matt has uncovered something that he doesn't know about Vanessa that she still hasn't told him about, and why she hasn't let him in on this at this point too. I don't know. But what's interesting is when Poindexter actually takes the shot, he wasn't aiming at Vanessa at all, which raises a couple of other questions that I now have. What if all of this was orchestrated by Vanessa to get Fisk killed? Unless he thinks Fisk was the one that hired him to begin with, and that's why Vanessa hasn't let him in on this, because she also doesn't like how he's been handling everything with all this going on. I don't know, man. We just had this thing with Luca, though. But that would be a great way to cement your trust, too, to have something similar just happen here, and then for him to come in. Because why would he... If she's the one that hired him to take out Foggy, maybe she put it in under Wilson's name in the order. But to be fair, before Matt pulled her away, she did seem to be trying to confess or admit something to Fisk. So maybe it is something as simple as that this is something that she did while he was away, but used his name as leverage to kind of put this out there. Or hell, maybe she was a little salty about him leaving and didn't want the trail leading back to her. You know, they had been separated for what? It was like a full year before he kind of came back around. Who knows what kind of headspace she was in during that time, because she did have her thing with Adam. She could have, did this thing with them as well and just, put the blame on Dex and put the blame on Fisk and kind of left her hands off of it. But after this reconciliation, she was trying to get that out to him to give him a heads up once it became known that Dex is out and about now and could potentially be coming here. And he was. And But that's when he took the shot at Fisk because he would believe that it was Fisk that did that. Well, this happened recently. Somebody did use Fisk's name to move him to general population. She's probably trying to cover her tracks then. And the mayor would have that kind of pull right now, not her. So she probably floated his name, and that's what she was doing. I don't know why it took until now for her to do this. I don't know, man. Something funky's going on. I mean, all of his problems could have went away right here, dude, if he just let Fisk eat that bullet, but he jumped in front of it. The cops, as we've seen in this episode, they don't give two shits. Even with the commissioner or people around, they're just like fucking getting rock hard on their power trip at this point. You know, that reporter kid came in, was taking some pictures, and they caught him and just deep fried his fucking hand. There's some crazy shit is going on with all of this, and what a beautifully acted episode. This is, I think, the best episode of the season, easily. Cinematically, the performances, the energy, just how gripping and enthralling it is. It brings everything full circle back to the first episode, to the whole thing that kicked all this up. We had some great scenes with Matt and Vanessa, Matt and Kirsten, Matt and Cherry, Matt and Josie, fucking Matt and Poindexter, Fisk and literally anybody he's talking to, him and Vanessa, and the tension as it's just building, all kind of enhanced by Matt's just exponential descent and destabilization throughout all of this, especially when Buck shows up at his apartment for Heather. How did they know? How did they know? He raises this question and she just brushes it off. BB, though, is not letting this shit slide. As much as she's playing one for them, one for her, that's the way she keeps herself safe. So she's still trying to work her way through this. Whether the commissioner actually gets her those reports or not, that's one other thing. But Fisk is quite literally at this point turning his mayoralship into his new empire. The way that he's treating it just like before. Oh, I just noticed this too. The blood splatter from Matt on Fisk's outfit almost exactly mirrors the blood splatter on the painting that he had in the original series, and he's kept in that dungeon where he's been keeping Adam. Dude, Poindexter is a scary, scary beast, man. Just give him one little thing, a fucking tooth, and he was able to use that to get through all of these defenses. This episode was fucking amazing. I can't wait to see where we go from here, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and cut myself off here. What did you think? How do you feel? What are your theories? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Share, Your Course God, Rob Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crocker, Watchtower, Domi, and Gregory Toner. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's just for you guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.